I thought today we should stay slightly away from the regular concept discussion that we do for data privacy. I've picked up a case study of a violation in Europe and the kind of violation and how it could be avoided and what all needs to be taken care of. And we'll discuss this in this video. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. And today we are going to pick up a case study of a healthcare provider in Spain who violated certain GDPR norms and got very heavily fined. We are talking about a regional level, local level healthcare provider in Spain. Healthcare providers take care of patients' personal data. Because they take care of patients' personal data, including healthcare data, the data falls under the sensitive data also. This provider was working under the public-private collaboration and used to does offer currently also hospital and medical services to patients around in the area. A local one, not a very large organization. Idea of stressing on that is to let you know that irrespective of your size, if you're handling personal data, especially sensitive personal data, you're liable for regulations, right? It's in Alicante region in Spain, not a tech giant, a local service provider covered under GDPR. The violation. They appointed sub-processors. They thought they'll save their costs. They appointed sub-processors without worrying at all or considering at all privacy clauses or privacy-based adequate agreements and authorizations to the sub-processors. The agreements were more about the general business processing, not specific to the data protection and data security for the personal data that is going to be shared. And what are we going to share there? The hospital is going to share sensitive personal data over there. So this ended up into the breach of Article number 28 of GDPR, and which says that the sub-processors are required to meet all data protection standards, and the processor who is getting the contract signed with sub-processor has to sign an appropriate agreement which includes data protection at the sub-processor level. The regulators in Spain, AEPD, issued a fine in April 25, which was around 500,000 euros. Pretty decent amount, right? What was the gap? As mentioned earlier, a proper formal sub-processor contract was not signed. Why was it not signed? I think it's more of casualness, right? So what are you risking at? You are sharing your customer's data to a third party without assigning any roles and responsibilities, without signing any proper contract. If the breach happens, it's your ownership because you collected the information. Now that's from the business side of it. Yes, from regulator side of it, breach happens or does not happen. Regulator is not going to wait for it. The fine is today, correction has to be done today. You have been already fined. Now on top of it, if a breach happens 6 months later and they come to know that you did not correct, did not take appropriate actions, then you are going to get into bigger trouble. So no clarity on data protection obligations, unauthorized processing. Unauthorized processing could lead to misuse of records, and in this case we are talking of medical records, loss of trust with the patients, and lack of accountability of the sub-processor itself. You know, they're not worried about things, but since you are putting in your reputation at stake, you should have been worried about it. Key takeaways or learnings from this case: please focus on your third parties if you are involving them for processing any information. You should sign proper data processing agreements. Do a good due diligence before you contract them. Once you have contracted, please make sure that you yourselves train their staff so that that staff handles the personal data, sensitivity of personal data based on your commitment to your customer. It should not be left that you committed something and they are doing something. It's okay, fine. Document the roles and responsibilities, access controls of the sub-processor and the entire team, and conduct regular assessments of the sub-processor's privacy practices so that you are ensured that they are handling the data on your behalf perfectly. Regulators are very strict about third-party data, especially on the sensitive data. You should remember that good compliance is a combination of strong contracts, good monitoring, and very good documentation. So be careful, especially with third parties. The data is yours. The data principal deals with you. So he thinks and believes, which is correct as well, that you are responsible for the privacy of the data. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you need special information, something about any particular privacy concept. Share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.